Go on, quick off the mark.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty tricky first half, and then in the second half, the counter-attack seemed pretty perfect, pretty clinical. Is that how you saw the game?
Yeah, not only the counter-attacks were then good, but no, I know. Oh, good. It's first half is so first and foremost, I have really to say, wow, what Southampton, what a team that is, and I'm so long in football, I never saw a turnaround like that. And I said in the press conference, it's not my job to do props here, but when I saw them playing at home against Chelsea months ago, I was really worried. So, and doing that kind of turnaround is just exceptional. The setup they have is constantly causing you problems. If you do the wrong things, what we did in the first half in some moments, the defending is really good, and then their counterattacks are exceptional. Ingsy and Long, what they do there up front, how they got supported then by the midfield and the wingers, that's just exceptional. So that's why we had the problems. We in the first half, because we lost the balls in the wrong moment, we had to change two, three things, and most importantly, we had to change the involvement of Fabinho. Switch aside with him, pass the ball, their football things, and then we started rolling, if you want. But then there was a situation, of course. I know when Southampton won the penalty, I didn't see it back yet. When we had that kind of counter-attack and Oxlade with a sensational goal. But I think I liked the second half already much more until that goal. So what we did then was just really good. We played much calmer, used Fabinho better. With this positioning, we used all the midfielders better, used our fullbacks better, had better direction. Yeah, so it was just a better game, and in the end we won it. The strange thing of this game is that it's not even too high. It's just strange that Southampton could have won it as well, and that just shows how difficult it was today, and even more so, we are really pleased about the outcome.
Sam?
It's 22 points at the top of the table. That's apparently the biggest lead ever in the Premier League. I know
We'll not last that long, huh?
Well, but it's going to last at least a few hours. But I know we throw new numbers at you every week, and you don't normally respond to them. But I mean, that is, even for 12 hours, it's an astonishing achievement.
Yeah, true. And again, it's easy for me to use this game as a description for the situation. We have just incredible, difficult opponents to play against, and they are not here to be part of any party. They want to hurt us. Normally, they want to beat us. That's absolutely normal, and we have to throw everything we have on the pitch to get out of these games with a point or 3 points, and the boys do that, thankfully, and that's why we are where we are. But we don't take that for granted, not for a second. But for today, it was the best thing we could do. The attitude and the mentality of these boys made it again possible that we could win this game. But because this was a game which looked in moments not only tricky, it looks like a banana skin is maybe not the right word, because Southampton is too good for being a banana skin, but it looked like, yes, today it will probably happen. And the boys that put a sensational shift in. Everybody went to the point and above. So that makes this group really special. And that's all what happened. And we didn't want to have a 22-point difference to other teams today. We wanted to have 73 points after the match day, and that's what we have. And so, all good for the moment.
Anyone from the Sundays or the main? Sam, you going to finish with it?
There's just one more number as well. It's 100 points now from the last 102 games. I mean, again, it's
That would be shit.
Yeah. No, from a possible 102.
Great.
Yeah.
Yippee. Yeah.
it just shows the consistency over for the year, really, for the calendar year that the team has achieved?
Look, we don't look really on that number. That's true. But if the game we lost in that period was at Manchester City, and we could say we lost it because of 11 millimeters or whatever.
Well, the 2 points for United, right?
No. These two. Last time we lost was at City, and that was a really tight game. So imagine we would have drawn that day, and I don't know the number then, how many games we didn't lose or whatever. Look, it's just, and I promise you, I don't lie. We don't feel that. We just don't feel it. It's not today before the game. My main feeling is I'm concerned. I'm a very optimistic person, but not before a football game, because I know long enough that everything can happen, and the ball rolls in different directions and stuff like this. And today, for example, Southampton had absolutely too many finishes. But what Ali is doing with these finishes, I have no clue how he's doing that. It looks always at the end this was not a good finish, but I think the finishes were pretty good. Just Ali was there. So, and that is then really special. So we are not perfect, not even close to be perfect. The only thing, we don't care about not being perfect. We just try to make the best of our, use our skills in the best possible way. That's what we try. And the boys do that now for a while pretty good, and that's why we have these kind of numbers. But it doesn't feel a second like it's really special. It just feels hardest work, and that's why I'm so happy that the boys can go now for a week somewhere else and do what they have to do to come back recharged, refreshed, and then we prepare Norwich and the rest of the season. That's it.
It's just from our point of view, we've never seen consistency.
I've never seen it, to be honest. So if you would have asked me from outside, how I would ask the same questions. The only thing, maybe other people would feel different, but I can only say it doesn't feel. It's not that I feel stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger after each win. It's not like this. It's just one great celebration, little, sometimes more, sometimes less, and then relief, settle, go again. No, again, I know about it. I just, again, I have no clue how it should feel. But it's not that I think we are close to something really special. We are now a week. The boys have now a week off. We all have a week off, and then we go again. That's the only thing I know, and all the rest we have to see. But so many things can happen in football, and that's why. And even when there's any decision made in the future, whenever that will be. Why should we then stop thinking the same way? So, we have to use the skills of the boy, we have to use the character of the boys, we have to use the power of this club and especially of the stadium, and then we are actually, it's our duty to win football games, and that's what we try now for a while.
Guys, brief on this. Thank you very much. Start very quickly, just for a few minutes.